Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsundry.blogspot.com, and what you see here is a bunch of leftovers. And if you remember, about a week or so ago, I promised a video showing the completed Workshop Your Way Charlotte kit from Close to My Heart. And today I'm going to share that with you. But first I want to start with the leftovers. If you look here, I have quite a few leftovers. I have quite a few stickers that were part of the compliments pack, and quite a few of the chipboard elements that I can use in other layouts and cards. I could use them in my journal. I don't put a lot of chipboard elements in my journal just because I don't want to bulk it up, but the stickers I definitely could see using for spring. Look at that. It says day and is your day. I don't know what all it's going to have, but there's definitely stuff I can do with it. Now there's a zip strip or two left in the packet. There's a few of the treasured puffies that came in the packet. There are quite a few scraps of paper and a few Picture My Life cards. This is actually a Picture My Life card. So I've got enough to make a good, probably, depending on what I do with it, probably maybe 3-4 more cards out of the scraps alone, just by adding my own stuff to it. There's also some of the ribbon that came in the kit left. There's not a lot of it left, but there is some left. So that is what's left over after I did everything that I'm about to show you right now. The black may not be leftovers. Now, one of the extras in the kit is when you're done, you will have enough paper left over to make 9 cards. Now, I want to share with you that you cannot totally and exclusively make these cards from the leftovers, because you do need some stamps for these that do not come as part of the kit. This stamp set, and I will put this on the blog in the next day or two, but this stamp set is a separate purchase. And then it has a coordinate Thinlit set, which actually will cut out the images, and I purchased that separately as well. And then I used black ink and I used watercolors. So those were some of the things that I purchased or had on hand, depending on what it was, to go with it. The other thing that does not come in the kit that you would have to purchase would be the card bases themselves. Or if you make your own, you could make your own and then purchase envelopes. So those are additional to purchase to go with this, to do this. Now, say you didn't have these particular stamp sets and you wanted to not buy anything extra, go through your stash, find stamp sets that you have, and make it your own. But the ribbon, the paper, the puffy hearts came with the paper that was left over, and it's actually part of the instructions that you can download from Close to My Heart to download the cut guides, and it even tells you exactly how much paper to cut and which ones to cut. Perfect. So I've got 9 fun brand new greeting cards to go with everything else that I made. So let's pull out my handy dandy scrapbook here. Now, this is my family album, and it's not very full because I'm behind, largely behind, like many of you, with my scrapbooking. But so this is one of our Close to My Heart albums, and I purchased this probably almost a year ago now. And it looks and feels very similar to canvas, but there is some kind of a texture to it that I really can't describe, unless possibly it's Scotchgard or something, that I really feel like if there were light spills on it, I would probably be able to wipe them off. Now, the disclaimer to that is I've not spilled anything on it and tried to wipe it off. So I'm just going by the feel of the texture of the album to get that opinion. So if some of you have our albums, let me know if that's true, but that's what it feels like to me would happen. My album style of preference is the 3-ring or the D-ring style. I prefer that to the post-bound. I just like the ability to work with that and the ease of working with it. To me, post-bound albums are kind of a pain. So this is the album that I'm using. Now, the reason I'm taking a break before showing you the kit to talk about the album a little bit more is to let you know that I just found out within the last week or two from Close to My Heart that they are changing the way that they do albums. I haven't seen the new ones yet, and I don't know that I will for several months. But if I understood the memo from corporate, that once each of our albums that are currently in the catalog are gone, with the exception of a couple of them, which I'm not sure which they are. But for the most part, once they're gone, if I understand correctly, they'll be gone. They're not going to replace them. So if they run out in May, then they'll be gone, and they just won't have them for the rest of the idea book for this year. So I just want to give you a heads up. If you love this album, or there's a chevron one that I actually have as well, that I've started an album for my husband, you might want to grab it while you can. So moving on back to the kit. So I cannot wait to show you how super fun this kit was. So this is a 2-page spread, and with the way my camera is, I can only show 1 page at a time, so bear with me, and even that I'm going to be moving. But this is the first page of the 2-page spread. Now what I want to tell you about this is there are no stamps, no special tools needed other than a paper cutter and your adhesive to get this done, scissors. So if you have a paper cutter and scissors and adhesive, you are good to go with all of these layouts I'm going to show you. Now the page protectors also do not come. Most of us have page protectors laying around. We also sell them at Close to My Heart, but just know that the page protectors themselves, the plastic part, does not come. But all of the paper that you need and all of the embellishments that you need are in the kit. So I took my photos, and the larger ones, for the most part, that you'll see in today's layouts, I just take to Walmart to get printed. The smaller ones I printed on my selfie printer, because I can get 2 to a page, and I wanted it scaled down to that size to fit. I didn't want to do a lot of cropping and have bigger people and less stuff around to make it fit. So I just printed them that way for the most part. There's 1 or 2 that I didn't do that way, but for the most part. So this is the first side of the page. And then this is the second side of the page. Again, remember, all of the ribbon and stickers and puffies and everything like that in here is here. Now this journaling box down here that you see that I'm covering up because it says where we were, is actually a picture of my life card with a sticker that was in the kit added over the top of it. These are some of the chipboard elements added over the top, and then some of the puffy hearts. More like stickers here that makes it look like washi tape, which is super cool. And then these are the photos on this 2-page spread are actually from 2010. They're pretty old. These are my favorite family photos that we have ever taken. And remarkably enough, we were at a place where we had lived a long time ago, well, about, I think we had been gone about 6 or 7 years when we took these pictures. And when we got there, we just went as a family, and we set up our tripod, and my husband would run back to get into the picture on the 4 of us, and they have been my favorite family photos. They're just so super fun. So there we have our first 2-page spread complete from the kit. Again, all I had to add was the page protector, my adhesives, and cutter. That's it. There's no stamping, nothing like that. Super simple, but look how fun that is. So then now we are going to go to our second 2-page spread, and this one I'm going to show a little bit differently because I'm interspersing it with something. But this is the side 1. Again, just like the other ones, no stamping, so you don't need ink pads. You need your paper trimmer, your adhesive, and your photos, and you're good to go. And your page protectors, and you're good to go. So we've got a puffy here and some different chipboard elements, some sticker type things. This is the zip strip, different paper trimmed. Even the base paper in this layout, that's the Whisper color, came as part of the kit. So super fun. All I had to do was add my photos. Now I am going to zip through because I actually inserted something in the middle of this layout. So let's go to the other side of the layout before we go any further. And this is the other side. And again, you see that there were 4 or 3 places for 3 photos, and they should have all been 4 inches tall by 3 inches wide, but I didn't have that photo that fit here. So I took a card that was from the kit and trimmed it out to make a frame around this photo so that it would all fit and pull together and not just be black around there. And then the journaling box is another picture of my life card. These are from this year. This is January 1st of this year. My husband and I celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary, and we had a celebration. And these are photos from the celebration. And so in the middle of the 2-page spread is where I put my Picture My Life layout. Now, the Picture My Life layout, again, all of the elements, including, like, this is a Picture My Life card with stickers that we put on there, and it's so fitting. Even though these weren't our colors, it's perfect for our anniversary. And then this was a Picture My Life card, and all I did was add the little puffy. Now, if you think I'm brilliant to come up with these ideas, no. It's in the instructions, so it's all there. This is, you can do this. So I added my photos. Now, the one thing that I did differently, if you look in the instructions, they actually have this showing in the book as a 2-page spread, and then the back side would be free for you to do something with. What I did is I made it a 2-sided spread and was able to then just use one pocket page, which these also do not come as part of the kit. You do have to purchase the pocket page separately. Now, another thing is the configuration of these 2 photos were supposed to be 6 inches tall by 4 inches wide. I didn't have photos that I wanted to put in here in that configuration. So what I did again was I trimmed the photo to kind of fit widthwise, and then I just put them on the back side of a Picture My Life card. So if I pull this Picture My Life card out, you'll see from the other side, this is what it looks like on one side. This is what it looked like on the other side, and I just put my photos in there, so I'm not adding a lot of extra bulk in there. So then if you go to the other side, here's the other half of my spread. So again, all of these elements you see here, we added some ribbon, here's some more of the stickers and some puffy hearts. All of that was added, again, following the instructions to the Picture My Life cards that came in the kit. So I had to purchase the page protector, but everything else was in the kit. Add your own photos and you're good to go. And some adhesive, of course. So that is, now we've got 2-page spreads, so that's 4 pages so far, plus a front and back of a Picture My Life spread, but we're not done. We've got one more 2-page spread here. And I'm showing you the right hand side of the spread first, just because that's how the camera is angled, and let's kind of move it so you get the glare off. This was a day. Now the photos on this page actually were taken at 3 separate times. So what the photo you have up here is a family photo taken at Christmas time, just when we were at my parents and we were all taking family photos. So that's that one. This one is the day before my daughter left for college for her semester. We had a family day, and so this is at lunch for our family day. And my Picture My Life journaling card explains all of that in there, so I can tell you exactly what day it was that we took the photos on this spread. Because part of memory keeping is knowing when you made the memory, right? And then this is the other side of the spread. This one again is from our anniversary, just because I didn't have another photo that I wanted to put here. So even though we had already done a page here, this I just added that in there, and because these were all within, you know, the same about 2 weeks. All these photos were taken, and then at lunch the day of my family day, this was my husband and I's picture. Again, everything on this page, no stamping, no, it's just cut it, adhere it down, and you're good to go. And so that is what we have. So now we're through the whole kit, and what have we seen? We've seen 3 2-page spreads, or 6 pages. We have a front and a back of a Picture My Life spread. We have 9 cards by adding just a few little things, and I have scraps to make a few more cards. So I think all in all, this is a really good value, and I urge you to head on over to my Close to My Heart site, and I'll put the link down below, and see about getting your kit. Once this catalog is gone, the Charlotte Picture My Life spread, or the Charlotte Workshop Your Way spread, will be gone too. So if you love Charlotte as much as I found that I really did, then you want to run over there and grab that. Now, as a kind of an ending to the video, if you are watching this video and it is between February 27th, 2016 and February 29th, leap year, 2016, I am running a special right now. I'm going to put the link down in the box below if it's within those dates. If it's outside of those dates, the link will disappear. But I'm going to put that link in there so that you can see what the special is, because I'm offering a really special. I have a goal that I want to meet by the end of leap year day. And you can help me reach that goal by maybe going and picking up the Close to My Heart Charlotte kit, and you can get a fun little gift to go with that. So go check out the special and then head over to Close to My Heart and pick up your Charlotte kit or any other fun thing you want. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.